How's it going, everyone? Paul Estrada here. We're going to be meeting up with Abdul in just a second now. And what we're going to do today is we're going to go over the movement standards and the expectations for all of the movements and the workouts for this year's Swolemate Showdown. Kyle, you want to help me demo some movements?
Alright.
Let's put some weights on that bar for the first workout, which is the Randy workout. Most of you are going to be familiar with power snatches and muscle snatches. All we want to see here from both RX and scale is that the weight is going to be starting on the ground, and then from there you're just going to get it up overhead. No squat required. So from the ground, you're going to get the hand set up, any grip that's comfortable for you, and you go overhead in one motion. Make sure the elbows lock out, and the elbows and knees are fully extended, locked out at the top. The main thing to note here is that remember that there is a burpee penalty for every time a partner stops or drops the barbell. Every time a scaled person or a scaled team breaks it up, they have a 5 burpee penalty for both members before the other partner can take over. For the RX, it's going to be a 10 burpee penalty. So if you stop on the ground to release your hands, then that counts as a break. So any resetting of the grip needs to happen overhead, on your hips, somewhere in there. It can't be on the ground. If you stop to reset your hook grip on the floor, then you and your partner are going to be doing burpees, and then you have to restart. Julie's here. So strategize with your partner to figure out how you guys are going to get that done. Okay, so the next part is going to be the Diane partner workout. So we have deadlifts and handstand push-ups. 21, 15, 9. Just like Randy, you can break it up however you want to between your partner. There's no penalties for stopping, no penalties for switching. So let's go over the deadlifts and the handstand push-ups. Kyle, let's show them some deadlifts. So you can grab the bar however you want to. Barbell starts on the floor. From there, you're going to pick it up all the way, fully extend, getting the shoulders behind the bar at the top. Everything fully extended and locked out. Very good, Kyle. Very good. Ooh, very good. Very good. Can you do handstand push-ups without warming up, Kyle?
I think so. Are we kipping?
Kipping is allowed. Main thing we need to see at the top of the handstand push-up is that your elbows are going to be locked out and your feet are still touching the ground. So you can't kip, have your feet in the air, lock out, and then fall over. You need to wait until you show control and get the okay from your judge. So let's have Kyle show us what that looks like. So notice Kyle is all the way up, heels are on the wall. He's gonna go down, touch his head to the ground, and then all the way locked out, heels to the wall. Excellent work, Kyle. Whoa. Kyle is just that good at them, so he needs to make it a little bit more challenging for himself. The Diane workout, the scaling for the handstand push-ups is going to be hand release push-ups. So Kyle, let's do some hand release push-ups. You're at the bottom, you pull your hands up, you release the hands, and then at the top you lock the elbows out. At the top, we want to see everything off the ground except for the toes and the hands. Okay, now we're going to go over the last workout, which is going to be the Fran partner workout to wrap up the threes company. So normal Fran, 21, 15, 9. Just now for the RX, it's 155 and 105. For the scaled, 95, 65. So for the RX divisions, it's going to be chest to bar pull-ups. For the scaled, it's going to be regular pull-ups. Okay, so remember, for the thruster, the beginning of the rep starts with the bar on the top of your shoulders. You're going to go through a nice full squat, hips past the knee, a nice strong lockout overhead, getting those elbows back behind the ears, nice full overhead position in one smooth motion. No front squat followed into push presses. We need to see one fluid motion for that thruster. Good job, Kyle. Let's do chest to bar pull-ups. So for the pull-up and the chest to bar pull-up, the range of motion is the same starting point. Arms are straight and locked out at the bottom. For the chest to bar, we need to see contact of the chest to the pull-up bar in any fashion. Strict, gymnastic kip, or butterfly is all acceptable. For the regular pull-up, all we need to see is the chin getting up over the bar. Very good, Kyle. Abdul, let's show him how to do the heartbreaker complex.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I get to do the crappy one.
Okay, so for the heartbreaker complex, just like it's been the last 2 years, for this third year, it is a standard sequence that we've been using. It is 2 deadlifts, 2 hang power cleans, or hang cleans, sorry. So 2 deadlifts, 2 hang cleans. The hang can be high hang, or it can be to the knees. It can really be below the knees, just can't go back to the ground. Any sort of hang, it can be a power or a full squat. After your 2 cleans, 2 front squats, and then 1 shouldered overhead. Push press, strict press, push jerk, split jerk. Does not matter. Get overhead and lock it out any way you can. So once you have all of your heavy weights loaded up, just like Abdul does, you'll start off, you'll do a deadlift. Same range of motion as the Diane. Shoulders come up and behind the bar, you go back down, tap and go. You cannot reset on the floor. From here, you can do a hang clean, you can do a power, or you can do a full squat clean. All of those are acceptable. From there, you'll do 2 bonus front squats. And then after that, you get the bar overhead. Via split jerk. Remember, if you split jerk, you need to step the legs all the way together, get the okay from your judge. Also a push jerk, a push press, a strict press. Any of that would be acceptable. So your score is the total pounds from you and your partner combined. That is your score for the Heartbreaker Complex. So let's go take a look at workout number 3. I forgot what it is, so we need to look at the interwebs. So WOD 3, workout number 3 is a 15-minute AMRAP where you're trying to get through a 250-meter row, 75 double unders, or 150 singles if you're in the scale division, 50 American swings, 25 wall balls, and 20 calories on the air dyne. So let's go find Abduli so that way he can show us how to properly do these movements. You pull that down and get that set up, Abdul.
Okay.
The rowing is for meters. 250 meters is what you and your teammate will need to complete on the rower. You'll strap in. And then from there, you'll grab the handle and row. If you are not familiar with rowing, talk to your local expert and they'll help you out. So just like always, the double under, the rope is gonna go around you 2 times for every jump that you complete. Let's do like 5. So nothing fancy here. Rope goes around twice and you clear the rope. Abdul, let's show him singles. So for the scale division, you'll have singles. Rope goes around 1 time per jump. Main thing on these is for those of you that maybe can do singles faster as a Rocky style where you alternate legs, that is not going to be allowed. We need 2 feet together, standard single jumps. So the main thing on the American swing is that we want to see at the top, your elbows are behind your ears. Obviously the bell goes back between the hips. At the top, the arms are relatively straight, and the main thing is the overhead position is just like a barbell. Elbows behind the ears, nice and overhead. Good job, Abduli. Okay, so for the wall balls, I'm sure all of you are very familiar. The main thing you want to see here is that it's similar to a thruster. 1 smooth motion. At the bottom, the hips get below the knees, and at the top, the ball hits the target. So nice full squat. Shoot the ball in 1 smooth motion, and at the top, you're hitting the sticker. Good job, Abdul. Are you bicycling for calories?
Gotta get warm. Yeah. I'm gonna go for 60.
Is this how you bike for calories?
Yeah.
Good. Good job, Arik. Good job. Very complex maneuvers. Try and practice. Hey, Vlad.
What?
I forgot to film one of the movements for the demos. You want to help me with that?
Okay.
Are you busy? Are you busy?
I'm busy right now, but
Oh, I couldn't tell.
whew.
Just one of those rowers. So, once you're all done with all the movements for 3 rounds, in the remaining time, all you and your partner are going to be doing is doing burpees over the rower. So on one side, you'll do a burpee, chest, everything touches the deck. You spring on up and you hop over the rower. We want to see a 2-footed jump. For that jump, we don't want to see any sort of stepping over, skipping over, or crawling over the rower.
That's a no rep.
So I hope this video has been helpful for all of you. Going over all the movement standards so that way you know what to practice and what to expect on day of competition. Paul Strada here with Outlier CrossFit. Looking forward to seeing all of you at the comp in about a week or so. Have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. WOD 3, it says it's an AMRAP in 15 minutes of 3 rounds for time of. I don't know. I think it's 3 rounds for time. Maybe it's a 15-minute time cap.
By definition, the AMRAP is a 15-minute time cap.
Through all of that, no, it is an AMRAP. Because the thing at the end is you just do burpees over your bar.
Oh, yeah.
Or over your rower. Okay, so